Hi there, this is Mega Supreme here with another Transformers toy review. This time I'm having a look at, sorry, I just closed the door, having a look at Toyworlds Swamper. I had to remember what his name was there. So this guy is the homage to the G1 Decepticon, and I forget what his name is now. I want to say Skullcruncher, but I don't think it is that. I'll put it on the description when I remember who it was. So he's got the same colour scheme. This one's actually got a repro label added on here. I actually picked this one up second hand. So retail, I think it costs something like £60, maybe even 65. I managed to pick him up for 40, and he's in good condition. You know. No real marks in him or anything like that, and obviously he's got the sticker on here. He did come with the box as well, and all the other bits that come with him. So it comes with this cool little card here, like a credit card thing, and then on the back there, all his stats and whatnot. You can see that, and he comes with instructions as well. So you've got this neat little piece of artwork, and this is the same artwork that is on the actual box itself as well, and on the box it just shows him in animal mode and robot mode on here. So you can see Toyworld Swamper, and then as you open it up you've got the instructions here that show how to transform him from his kind of crocodile mode into his robot mode, and also features the Headmaster as well. There are a few things it doesn't cover. So you've got the Headmaster here, so I'll just stand him upright so you can see him here. Let's do a little close up so you can have a look and see what you think. Okay, so it's got a cool little head sculpt to him, a little cheesy grin. There's a fair bit of articulation on him. He's on all sorts of ball joints here, so you've got some detail in the hand here, and you can move all the way up, bend here as well, and then the legs as well, you can bend here, and a joint in there as well. And same, you can kind of move them all around. You can do the splits if you want to. And then on the back here, it's just kind of got the almost like the old Headmasters, where you've just got literally the head kind of stuck onto the back there as well. So that's him. He can fit into Swamper. So in this bit here, just show you, this bit opens up. And here, so he's got a nice little cockpit area. You can see where he's got the seat in here. And you just fold up his legs, make sure his fists are out of the way here, and he'll be able to sit in the seat properly, just sitting there. So you see how he sits all the way in, and then you can just close that hatch over the top there. He's also got a place for guns and things on the side, so you've got two guns, both the same here. Oh. And you can see they've got pegs on the side here, so you can peg them into the side of his leg like that, and you can do the same on the other side if you wish to as well. And you show he's got nice sharp black teeth in here, and actually in here he's got a little gun here as well, comes out of his mouth there as well. Show you some of the detailing on him. He's got these nice kind of grey spikes that go all along him as well. And the colour scheme is very similar to the G1 version. You can kind of, these feet here, you can kind of bend them out if you like, and these bits kind of move backwards and forwards, and you've got movement here as well. And this foot here is on a ball joint here as well. The head can kind of go up and down a little bit. Obviously if you move it down, you're then kind of exposing this piece here, and the jaws can open and close. It would be nice if the kind of head for this was a little bit longer. I think that would have worked a little bit better. I understand why it isn't like that, because of the transformation on him and everything else like that. And again on the back here as well, these legs actually plug into the side here like that, but you can move them out if you want to. They can move up or down, and to the side here as well, and you've got this bit here which is on a ball joint as well, so you've got a fair bit of movement on here as well, and there isn't any movement in the tail or anything else like that. This bit, when you move the legs, sometimes there's a temptation to sort of pop out at the same time, but he's good in kind of beast mode, if you like. Lots of kind of panel lines on him. I really like the colours on this. I was a big fan of the original as well. Like I said, the only nitpick really is that this bit could have been a little bit longer on here. All the other proportions are really fine, just this kind of head on the crocodile mode could have done with being a little bit longer. I'll show you how you can get him transformed. So the first thing that I do is kind of unplug this at the back here and pull this out like so. Then you've got these bits here, and you kind of unplug them here. Then as you go underneath, so I'll just turn him around so you can see that. And as you go underneath here, you can pull these bits out like so. So they like that. Same on this side. Fold that in like that and pull it out, and you can see you've got the kind of top of the legs here, and then you can fold the legs out here, and you've got some nice ratchets in there, as you can hear as they go, and they are quite stiff. Alright, there you go. And then you've got kind of the start of what would be his legs here. You can move these bits out of the way slightly here, and then what's going to happen here is you're going to get this part here of his back leg, and you're going to pull this bit off. So you might need to just get your nails underneath like that, poke that forward and turn it around, I think, and then this bit here is going to come in, and it's going to be his foot in here like that, and you can peg that bit down, and then round the back here, this foot is going to come around the back here and going to come around and kind of give you some extra stability in robot mode, and these bits are going to just fold back in here just to seal everything up at the back, and then you can just close these bits down on the side. So again, on this side, just turn it around, and you can see at the top of the leg here where it kind of joins in, you've got the ball joint around that side, and just kind of get your nails in or try and pull it out that way, like that, twirl it around, and like that, I think it is, no, like that, and then as you go, you kind of pull it in, and you see you've got the bends that are in here, and pop them in there like that, and I just twirl it around like that, so you've got the extra stability at the back here, and then come around to the back, and as you kind of stand him up, you can peg these bits in like that, bring that bit down, and then you can just pull out his legs like so, and then you've got the bottom of his legs here as well. Okay, so that's the first bit done. Then if I bring this kind of up a little bit so you can kind of see everything else that's going on, I try my best to get this all on camera so you can see what's going on. So what we've got here is you've got the head bit here, so in the bottom here is you want to pull this bit out like that towards you, and then unpeg this like that, and then it's best to try and do it upside down almost. As you pull this out, these are going to pull out, so pull them out towards you. It might be better to get hold of these front pieces and pull them out with you. So I just pulled his front pulled that leg off there, but it just plugs in, so I can pull that back out. So get hold of it underneath like so, and they just slide out. So I might just need to get this guy out of here actually while I do that. Let's have a look. So just, the idea is it moves along this way towards you. Here we go. So it's just a little bit stiff. So slide it out like this. You can see how the joint's then coming out away like that. So we've got that bit out, and then let's move this out. So we've done the same on the other side like that, and forward like that. I'll move it around to the front here so you can see the front of the figure, how it's shaping up, and you can see this bit here, and what you want to do from memory, and so this bit plugs in here. So how does it? So it all plugs in, it goes in like that. So that's that bit done. You can see you've got some nice detailing in there. It doesn't really need to be in there, but it's nice that you've got that in there. It plugs in there, so this bit should be flat, and then you've got the fists that are in here. So what you want to do is you open these bits up, open it up on the other side, sorry, push it through, and then you can close this bit up here, close that bit down, so you've got the fist in here. Same on the other side, do that, and then open this bit up here, fists are through, and close that up like that. So you've got this bit done. On the instructions it shows you to have this bit on the back here, like this, and to have, there's like a little fist in here. And let me just get these out to try and pull this fist out. It shows you with them up like that, kind of like that behind. Okay, so it shows it like that, so almost like you got that like that. Now I've obviously pulled the other one off, so I'm just going to plug this back in a second. Now I prefer to have it in a slightly different setup, so I'll just plug this back in so then I can show you. Come on. So I prefer to kind of fold this bit up like that, and kind of have it like like that. At the top there. So I don't know which you prefer, if anyone's got any preferences or not. That's just, I think it just looks a bit daft, kind of like that. So I'm gonna go with what I prefer. I don't think these little fist things kind of add much to it at all. So I'm gonna plug that in like that. Have them like so, and you can rotate it around if you want, so you can have it like that, so they're kind of out of the way if you prefer. Well, I quite like them to kind of almost have them up like that, so they're like this, so it kind of beefs up his shoulder pads a little bit. And then you get your little guy here, and he kind of transforms as you would expect him, really. You get your arms, and they kind of plug into the side here like that. So swivel his arms around so his fists are on the inside, and then what you do is you get his legs and you swivel them around so they're round the opposite way like so, and fold them in like that, and they'll just peg together fairly loosely, and it doesn't really hold together that well, but it's all in there nicely, and you've got their really cool head sculpt, although he does look a little bit too happy for a Decepticon, a little bit too chirpy, you would think. Not really that menacing. So there we go, so we've got him like that. Let's have a look at him up. So you can see what I mean. I think it's a bit of an improvement having him like that, with these bits like that, rather than it just kind of hanging down. It looks kind of looks a little bit better like that. You can see that I pulled this bit off the side here, and that then comes off, and you can see how it pulls off here, and it becomes a little kind of sword type weapon here. So you can hold this in his hand like that if you want to, and you can have the other one on the other side, so you can hold it in the underneath here if you like. So just pull this out. So you can have him so he's holding it like that if you want to, and then obviously he's got his blasters as well, so you can plug that into his hand here like that, and they fit in really nicely as well. And then you've got the other blaster here as well, so you can either have him holding that in his hand, or alternatively you can plug that. Can you plug that on the bottom here? It doesn't look like you can. I think alternatively, let's close that back at the back here, is you could kind of plug these in at the top if you really wanted to, and have them facing like that. I don't know if that plug in or not. No, well it will, but it's trying to get the right thing on it. I'll tell you what you could do is you could actually plug these bits into here, so you could have these on here if you wanted to. So you can have that on the back, and you can kind of twirl them around however you want to. I think I saw one configuration that almost had it like a bit of a kind of wing jetpack on there, so you could do something like that if you wanted to. The guns, you could get them to plug in here, so what you could do is actually pull these hands out. Come on. So I'll use that with the here. So you could actually plug it in like that if you wanted to. So you could actually have the gun up here if you wanted to. So you could do it that way if you wanted. That's one option. Or even on the side like that. You could do that. You can just about see that in camera. Sorry, it's not that great. But I think I do quite like the swords on here, but I think I prefer to have him holding both guns. I mean, what you could do is have him holding all of them at the same time, so you can actually have him holding the guns and then the kind of these bits underneath if you wanted to. But I think I prefer them actually just plugged in down here like that, and plugged in like that, and I'll do the same on the other side. There we go, just plug him in like that. And yeah, I mean, I really like this figure. I've been waiting to get him for a little while now, just because I wanted to pick him up at the right price. I was tempted to wait for the Fans Project one. Sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble plugging this back in. There we go. I was tempted to pick up the Fans Project version of this particular toy, but that's not out as yet. There we go. But I think this guy is really decent. Yeah, I'm really pleased with him. He is a little bit camp with his little cheesy grin on there, and he's got some good articulation as well. This bit can kind of move around a little bit, but you there's a bit of a risk of their head bit at the back there falling apart where it's not securely plugged in. You can move this bit all the way around. You can move this out. You've got a bend here, so it's nice clicking in here as well. I think you also need to, if you pull this out a little bit, yeah, does it come out? Yeah, so you've got a swivel there as well, here as well, and then the fists rotate as well. You've got rotation at the waist. Yeah, you've got rotation at the waist as well, so you've got that. I think the legs as well can go pretty much all the way up and back here as well, and out as well. So you can do a bit of a split there. You've got swivel there as well, so he's got a good range of motion on him as well. So you've got very clicky bits here. It's got good support on the back here, and you can kind of bring this in and out as well, so you can get in some pretty decent poses really. He's just quite a nice little playable toy. I think I'm probably going to have him displayed at work, and then what I do is when I'm bored on a phone call or whatever, I can just get this guy and transform him a few times. I am picking up a few more Toyworld ones, just because I saw that they've noticed they've announced that they're going to do the rest of the throttle bots. So I'm going to be picking up those guys. So I've picked up one so far, fairly recently, because I haven't got any of the others. So I'm going to be picking up the 3 that they've got released currently, and I'm going to order the rest of the guys and get all of those ordered, just to kind of fit in with the Combiner Wars theme that's going on currently. I'm a big fan of this guy, like I just said, Swampert from Toyworld. Let me know what you think, if you like this guy, if you're going to be picking him up, or if perhaps you're going to be waiting till Fans Project do their version of this one. Let me know. Cheers guys, thanks for watching, bye.